Before this video gets started, I wanted to make a tribute video to my Mustang EcoBoost. It's crazy how many doors it opened for me, and I'm grateful for everything. Great experiences, different types of industries to make money in, and the list goes on. This one's for what this car stood for and what someone's hard work can do for you. Happy New Year, everyone, and stay hungry. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you made it back after a whopping 5 months of inconsistency here on YouTube, then go ahead and pat yourself on the back. As some of you know, the secret is out. Yes, I sold my Mustang. I sold it about 4 days ago now. I sold it on the 2nd or on the 5th right now. I was honestly like super neutral about like the whole process. The kid who actually came and bought it with his dad was one of my fans from TikTok. Just honestly super impressed with the car and how it drove and how pretty it was sitting, basically. Like, it was funny too, because it's crazy how these social platforms do stuff for you and like some people neglect the whole idea. Before we move on from like the whole Mustang build and everything, I quickly want to answer a few questions I asked you guys so we can start on the new build. First question is the price reveal and sold price. $6,200 plus the taxes. It came out to about $7,400. I ended up selling the car for $18,500. I also sold a few parts on the side, like some headlights, some taillights, and some rims I had left over. Next one is from Gomez. What's up, BG? What kind of blow off valve did you have? It was an EcoBoost. It was just a random eBay blow off valve that I got for about 30-40 bucks. The next one is from Leo. What's your favorite thing about it? Like, if I was speaking about my exterior, maybe like the rims, the Ferrari FR4s, the carbon fiber center console, and my steering wheel as well. Next one is from Freddie. What would you have done differently if you hadn't done the current setup? If I didn't get a Mustang, I would have probably gotten a Camaro, because I've always been a huge fan of Camaros. I also wanted to wrap the car, like give it like a crazy gold chrome, stripes, maybe some different designs, see what I can come up with. Josh, horsepower. It's an EcoBoost. I really didn't do anything to the engine. Next one is from Nestor. It was definitely a different looking Mustang. I dig the whole look, bro. Should appreciate you, bro. Soon we'll be sharing that road, man. We'll be sharing that road. RIP to a legend. Cynthia, why don't I ever come out of your videos? Bro, I already put you in like 2 of my videos. I sold my car on January the 2nd, and I bought this car Monday morning around 2 a.m. I'll be having to wait like an entire week for it to like be shipped out, because it is in Florida, and that's also gonna run me about another 600 bucks for it just to get here. I'm gonna pop up some pictures around the screen somewhere just so you guys can take a look at the damage. But yeah, guys, I got a 2019 Corvette C7 Grand Sport 2LT. I did do a VIN check on it before I purchased it. The last oil change record that was documented was in October the 8th. The mileage that was recorded was 1,554 miles. So hopefully it's still like a low mileage car when I get it. It also didn't come with a key. You know, I already have somebody that is gonna come and make a key for it. It's gonna be a learning process. This is my first time ever purchasing a Corvette, like such a high value car. It is a $75,000 car. You know, we're gonna do everything to our best of our knowledge, and you know, let's just go ahead and take a look at the pictures right now. So the front of the driver's side wasn't damaged at all, judging by this photo. Moving on to the passenger side, looks like we have a cracked fender, a shattered headlight lens, a missing side marker, and what looks to be a broken front splitter. Nothing too major. Moving on to the back of the driver's side, also minimal damage. I was only able to identify a giant hole in the trunk near the rear window. Looks to be damaged beyond repair, honestly. Pretty good, nothing in crazy condition. Now the rear passenger side, as we can all see, there is damage to the bumper, the tail light. The rear diffuser is also cracked, so the quarter panel also looks to be okay. Moving on to the engine bay, this is probably the part that encouraged me to buy this car, because the front of the car wasn't touched at all, so you know, that's a really good sign. Moving on to the passenger side interior, we can see a blown airbag, and then we can also see there's a giant hole in the seat as if someone slid a knife through it. Pretty awkward damage if you ask me. Now moving on to the main damage of the car is the trunk. This car was titled as a burn damage, and we can obviously see why. The rear speaker somehow is burnt to crisp, and there is also some sort of melting guide that went across the trunk. Nothing too crazy to replace, so we're gonna have some fun and enjoy everything we can while we learn off this build and see what we can come up with. So there you guys have it, my new 2019 Corvette C7 Grand Sport 2LT. I can't begin to tell you guys how anxious I am to receive the car, and I just wanted to make like a little follow-up video so I can give the channel something to look forward to. I also want to tell you guys that I received some input from one of the transporters that is moving the car from Florida down to Texas, and he basically told me that it should be here by Monday, Tuesday the latest. So until then, if you guys want a sneak peek of what happens before YouTube, definitely give my Instagram a follow for future projects, and I'll see you guys here on the next one. Peace.